guys ever ask yourself a bunch of questions about the Cars universe? Like you just go down a rabbit hole of questions like who's their dentist, or how do they, wash their hands, or how do they brush their teeth? Or you can be like us and ask questions like this.
Are the cars their feet or is it their shoes? So when they're racing on the track, is it like doing the 400-meter dash in the Olympics? Like, are they just running laps, or do they call it driving? Because they said let's go for a drive the same way, like, hey, let's go for a run.
Is it jogging?
I don't know. Is it like, what speed limit is considered jogging?
And also, what do they do with their mouths?
They don't eat, they drink oil, but they get gas like how a car gets gas. And the better question is, the little Vita bugs, like the car, are actual bugs. So were they called bugs because they're insects, or are they called bugs because of the car? But do they know that it's considered a car?
What other living beings are there?
What other? And there's no animals. There's no animals. Also in Cars 3, where he gets his paint like taken off because he got into the car crash and then he's all white. Is that like when you don't go outside for a while and you be kind of like, you like lose your color to become a little pale? Is getting the new paint like getting a tan, like a spray tan? Right? I mean, that makes sense. Yeah. Also, how are kid cars made?
Yeah. If there are kids in the Cars universe and they were having like, and if they have like comic books or like superheroes, would Batman just be the Batmobile?
Are you born? Oh, how do they die? The battery runs out.
I know, but like, what do they do with it? What are the logistics of getting rid of that car?
100%
service.
If you're born like let's say you're born a bus, like that one bus in Cars 3. Are you like, do you have to do bus related jobs? Like she becomes
who are you picking up?
She becomes the derby racer, like where she's ramming into, like, those cars go to wreck each other. Is that murder? That car becomes electric, or supposedly becomes electric. Like the old car drives to go to what is that considered? Like, is that like when you get like a robotic knee?
Question. So you remember in the first Cars movie when like Lightning McQueen, he was getting shot and he's like, he's shooting at me, someone's shooting at me.
Yeah.
What does prisoner jail look like?
Is it probably garages, right? Like they have like
and
those.
Like you just get like a boat and just left out in the back.
Are you painted orange? Is there more than one level? Do you have to go up ramps? There's got to be a stacked prison. There's no way it's that long.
If you like, let's say hypothetically, like drop a license plate in the shower, how does that?
Drop a license plate? They're not cleaning.
Like don't drop the soap.
They're not cleaning themselves with license plates.
I know, but I'm just trying to like,
what is the prison?
What does the prison life look like for a car?
I don't think it's great. Also, like Doc Hudson was a doctor. Like he had the raising of the like when you lift up a car to do like an oil change and everything. Is that considered like their stomach, or is that like their insides?
Are they spirits?
I don't know.
Is this like a fever dream that a homeless man is having, but he's actually ODing in the rain? And
his name is John Lasseter, and he likes cars. There was another question a buddy of mine texted me. Oh, it was Cars 2. What's like how like there's like the international racing. So there was like cars that represented like different cars from the country that they're made in. So like Francesco Bernoulli, F1 car. Is that like how you're born into racing, or can any car become a racer? Like if you're an F1 car, can you become a mailman? Religions? They do have religions, because there was a pope. There was a pope. Also, it's a car within a car.
Oh my god!
And does Mac feel Lightning McQueen in him? Almost like it's like a wagon. Like, but you can feel someone in the wagon as you're pulling them.
Wow.
What car was the Pope? Hold on. So the Pope seems to be based on the US spec BMW New Class Coupe. Also, is it still called the Pope Mobile?
Hold on. If there are religions and the Pope is a thing, what vehicle would Jesus be? Watching the Cars movies now, it might get dark.